Yo, 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 what's happening? What it do? Oh, man. Long day, man. All of us has made it through the day, man. Good looking out for y'all, man. All of y'all that made it through that Thanksgiving holiday. Hey, man. Good looking out for y'all, man. A lot of people didn't even make it through them holidays, man. First, you know what, man? I got stories I'm gonna tell too, though. But Thanksgiving morning, bro. I'm at the car wash washing the car. 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. They already in demon mode that early. So I'm washing the car, man. I get a phone call. I answer the phone. My coworker, my partner. He say, man, they just popped my little cousin. I say, bro, it's like 10:30 in the morning. What are you talking about? He say, man, this happened at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning on demon time. Dude popped two people, man. Murked them and popped two more people. They end up living. And the crazy thing is, you'll never guess where the dude was from that did the popping. I'll give you a minute. Chi-Town. Way down in San Antonio, man. And they caught him. And this is Texas. So you already know what's finna happen to you in Texas, man. You already know what they finna do to you in Texas, man. On catching them bodies in Texas, man. That sign that say "Don't mess with Texas," that's not just all about litter. They actually mean that when they tell you "Don't mess with Texas," man. When y'all jump up in here, man, y'all hit that like button. When they tell you "Don't mess with Texas," man, they're not talking about just litter, man. They are not talking about just litter. See, in Texas, they give you them stupid numbers. Like, right, you get stupid numbers, man. And so the topic today, we're gonna talk about them streets and where them streets lead you to, because see, they don't like to tell you about them penitentiaries, right? They don't like to tell you where them streets lead you to them penitentiaries. And I'd have been there too. I did 21 in there, playing in them streets. You know what I'm saying? And it led me to doing 21 years in the penitentiary, man. And that's just like, Dirk and them, they calling and they playing their phone calls and they acting like it's all gravy and stuff, man. But they're not telling you what it really is. Because everybody, when they first get jammed up, they think they going home. I thought I was going home. Everybody thinks they going home when they sitting in that county jail. I remember the Chicago dude called in the DJU. He got 28 years for a body. They got to do it flat. And they got some new law that they're trying to pass. And he's telling them uh, to petition for him. You know what I'm saying? Petition for the new law they're trying to pass because he's trying to get up out of there. Don't nobody want to be up in there, man. Look, let me tell you something. Hey, what's up, Cody? Let me tell you something, man. When I was sitting in that courtroom, man, and I'm looking at all them white people, I had 11 white people on my jury. One old Mexican lady, man. It's been good, man. What's up, Mike Boss, man? It's going good, man. I had 11 white people, man, and I had one Mexican lady, man, and of course, white judge, white DAs, you know. And I'm sitting there, man, and I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go to the house. But when them people said, "Have y'all reached a verdict?" Yes, we have, Judge. And the judge read that verdict out. And them people said guilty. My heart dropped through my ass. Facts. My heart dropped. See, that's what they're not telling y'all. You gotta let them know what's gonna happen on the other side of them streets, man. When you playing around in them streets, what that penitentiary like. See, we making all these rap songs, we doing all of this, and we talking about how it's so fun and what's going on in the streets. But we're not telling them what it's like on the other side of them streets. We're not telling them it's like in that penitentiary. That's what we're not doing. We're not telling them like, look, man, I wish to God I never had nobody tell me about the penitentiary. It took me to go to penitentiary and sit up in that penitentiary for 21 years to figure things out. I didn't have nobody to tell me, like, yo, bro, you don't want to go down there. You might want to chill. Because I was on demon mode too. I was just like like them out here. I'm on demon mode too back then. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like I was in a trance, right? I'm watching people lose their lives all around me. I'm watching them lose their lives all around me. I'm watching all that time all around me. I'm watching them do that. And I still want to sit out there and play around in them streets. I still wanted to. It cost me a large chunk of my life sitting in that penitentiary, man, to figure that out. Have you ever looked in the eyes of a man doing life in a penitentiary? You can never know what that hurt that looks like. You can never figure, man, that look in the eyes of a man doing life. And I'm not talking about life where they give you life, but you come up for parole in 30 or you come up for parole in 35 years. I'm talking about that life without no parole because they issue it out in Texas like it's candy. They issue out life without parole in Texas like it's candy, man. And I done seen that look so many times. Hey, man, look, shout out, man. All them boys doing that, man. Golly, man. Make me think about it. Shout out Flacco, man. Shout out Gaton, man. Man, shout out Carl, man. Shout out Lil Arna, man. Shout out Bad Seed, man. These boys doing life without the possibility of parole, man. You know what that means? That means you die there. That's exactly what that means. That means you die in the penitentiary, man. And that ain't no good look. I had to sit up in there, man. I sat up in there like 21 years, man, when I first got that time, man. And that judge told me, man, you got to do 20 flat before you even think about, we even talk to you about coming up for parole. You can never imagine what was going through my mind thinking at 21 years old, I have to do 20 flat years before I come up for parole. 20 flat years, 20 flat before you come up for parole. I'm 21 years old. Could you imagine what's going through my mind? My baby mama just had my son. I'm from San Antonio, bro. Y'all hit that like button. My baby mama just had my son. My son was 2 months old, man. I came home the day he turned 21. My son was 2 months old when I went to the penitentiary. When I came home, he was 21 years old. But can you imagine what's going through my mind, man, when they telling me you got to do 20 flat years before we even think about talking to you? You know what that means? Throw away the key. Throw away the key. We see you when we see you. We don't even care. You're done. Yo, look, we don't have to worry about you for 20 years. When you come home, yeah, I was, man. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I do. When you come home, we'll make sure you got gray. That's how they did, man. And man, when you sitting up in that penitentiary, man, with all that time, man, and you don't look. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you a story about my boy Flacco, man. So my boy Flacco, he had a life without the possibility of parole. He was 18 years when he got that sentence, and he was a good kid. But he just was a kid that wanted to fit in. So he telling me, he walked into the store one day. So some dudes from the neighborhood, appreciate you. So some dudes from the neighborhood, like, "Yo, what's up, Flacco? Come ride with me to the store. Y'all jump in, ride with us to the store." So they ride to the store, right? So they tell Flacco, "Stay in the car, bro. Just stay in the car." So Flacco stay in the car. Good kid. Just want to hang out. He stay in the car. So they go in the store. They rob the store. But they murk the clerk. They murk the clerk. They run back to the car. Boom. Drive off, get away, end up getting pulled over. It's four of them. All of them, they all get caught. Nobody tell. They gave that dude, he didn't even get out the car. They gave him capital murder. So he telling me one day, he bang on the wall. He stayed next to me. He bang on the wall. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Flacco?" I kept them squares. I like to smoke them cigarettes when I was up in there. He like, "Man, you got something to smoke?" So yeah, I got some squares. I'm like, "Hold up, man. Let me get myself together. I just woke up, man. Let me wash my face, brush my teeth." So he like, "All right." So we got the split wall. So I see with my back to the wall. He see with his back to the wall. We got the mirror out like this, so we can look at each other and talk. I'm like, "Yo, Flacco, what's up, bro?" Hit that like button, man. I'm like, "Yo, Flacco, what's up, bro?" He say, "Man, I ain't having a good day." I'm like, "What's up, man? What's going on?" He say, "Man, I just woke up today, bro." He said, "Man, man, do you know I ain't never going home?" I said, "What?" By this time, he like 21 years old. I say, "What? You ain't never, what are you talking about, Flacco?" So he break it down to me. He run the case down to me. He said, "Man, I didn't do nothing, man. I'm a good kid, man. I ain't never going home." The look in his eyes, man. What's up, homie? The look in his eyes, though. That's crazy, man. I got so many partners, man. They got them blank looks in their eyes. Got them blank looks in their eyes because they ain't never going home. Now, I knew if I lived long enough, I knew I would go home, man. I knew that. But I can never imagine never going home. And that's what a lot of people in the streets is playing with. I know people who got life plus 40. I know people who got 80 plus 25 plus 20 more. Let me tell you what they did to my boy Gus. My boy Gus, man, he did 30 flat. When they were finna release him, the feds picked him up, gave him 77 years. Can you imagine doing 30 flat years? And then once you finna be released and everybody waiting on you, the feds is waiting on you too. The feds is waiting right there on you too. And gave him 77 more years. You know what that mean, right? Y'all hit that like button, man. You know what that mean, right? That means you would never, ever hit the streets again. Ever. You die there. Are you serious? Look, horrible place, man. Horrible place, man. There's nowhere to run. There's no guns there. What you gonna do? See, now that real savage, that real you gotta dig it out now. That real savage, what you really, 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 really made of, it has to come out now. And if you're not really, really, really made of that, then you're gonna fall by the wayside. Because there's a lot of bad things that go on there. And see, that's what they're not telling y'all. See, they thinking that, oh, we just running out here. Oh, we out in the streets. We messing with this gal. We doing this. And then your homeboys is telling on you. You know how many homeboys I know? I ain't one. Yeah. I know. That told on their fall partners and got their fall partners capital murder. I know y'all. Don't think just because I ain't gonna say y'all names. I ain't gonna say y'all names that got y'all homeboys capital murder charges. Them same homeboys that you run around with in them streets. Them same homeboys that you was catching bodies with. Them same homeboys you was selling drugs with. Them same homeboys y'all were messing with them gals with. And then when it got thick, you couldn't do that time and you told on your partners and you got them capital murder charges. And they got them needles. Now that's crazy. But that's what happens. That's how it goes down when you're out there in the streets. Hold up, let me get it straight. Let me get it straight. That's what everybody ain't telling you, man. Because there's no loyalty no more. It wasn't no loyalty then. I mean, okay, let's just be real. Because all them old school gangsters told to. All them that they make all them videos about Fat Cat Nichols told. Rayful Edmonds told. So I mean, it's they've been telling. It's just more like an epidemic now, and you should have been able to see that from that YSL trial. See, you should have learned a lot from that trial. I'm getting that tomorrow though, but you should have learned a lot from that trial. All that telling, all of y'all partners, all of y'all homeboys, and then when it got serious, all of y'all told, man. There's no loyalty, man. That's fool's gold, bro. And then everything you out there doing, all of them was petty hustling. So you out there petty hustling, putting your life on the line, petty hustling. None of y'all balling. None of y'all got no houses. None of y'all got raggedy cars. Ain't got no house, nothing. You putting your life on the line for nothing. And that's crazy. I was crazy too. I did it too. So I ain't gonna lie, I did it too. I did it too. I wish to God. I was in that trance too, right? Because the devil's playground, like them streets, that's the devil's playground. And we love to play in the devil's playground. But guess what? Don't nobody want to go to hell. See, that just, it's like the Christians, right? They preach heaven, all that. Everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. Everybody want to play in them streets, but don't nobody want to go to the penitentiary. Why you think everybody telling? But you want to play in them streets though. So you don't want to go to the penitentiary. Streets equal penitentiary. That's facts. 1 out of 6 black males will be on probation or go to the penitentiary. That's a statistical fact. Yeah, a few people gonna pass away in the streets, but the vast majority of us that play in them streets, well, not us, 'cause I don't do it no more. They broke me. I'm broke. Pop. Yeah, they got me. They got me for all the time they're gonna get. They're not getting me for no more time. That's it, man. Y'all hit that like, but they're not getting no more time out of me. I'm too old to get some more time anyway. I'm too old to do it. I've been out, whew, finna be 10 years. Finna be 10 years, man. That was, I did, I did 21, finna be out 10, man. They broke me. I'm not doing it. Especially what is what's going on now and what you see now that's going on out here. There is no loyalty whatsoever. Your own partners, y'all getting money and your own partners backdooring you. That's like a thing now. To backdoor your partner. That's the thing now. And that is crazy. To backdoor your partner. But that's the thing. And then if we get caught, I'm gonna tell on you. I was looking at a Freeway Ricky Ross interview, and they was talking to Freeway Ricky Ross, and Freeway Ricky Ross was like, "Man, if you in the cane business, I mean, it was nothing. People gonna tell on you. You knew if people got jammed up, you probably was gonna get told on. What? Okay, so what are we doing it for? Because somebody's gonna get jammed up, right? We're not gonna keep getting away. I mean, we're not. Somebody's gonna get jammed up. Hey, what's up? What's up, lovely Cherokee? Yeah, yeah. I ain't been on it for a while, man. I'm finna start jumping in on the real regular though. Yeah, but somebody's gonna get caught. That's just facts. So if there's 4 of us in the car, 2 tops is telling. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 is gonna tell something. And then you're gonna come all the way down there with me. And you might be say you're a drug dealer, you you're not even a violent offender. And they send you over there on that Ferguson unit where we at. That's straight gangbang unit. We don't do nothing but gangbang. Everything is gangbanging over there. Yeah, you got a hip who don't, but it's a gangbang out unit. Gangbang out unit over here. And everybody over here is aggravated. And everybody over here has big time. We have nothing but big time. Oh, okay. Proud of you too. We all got big time over here. And don't none of us care. And when I say, Dion, you got to be savage, you got to really be savage. Because don't nobody like us. Don't nobody like us. All we have is us. And then when we get to the penitentiary, we figure that out. All we have is us. Nobody like us. The white people don't like us. The Mexicans, they just tolerate us. That's it. They don't like us. They can't. The Mexicans can't. They got rules. They can't eat with blacks. They can't smoke with blacks. They can't drink with blacks. No cup, no nothing. They can't even sit with black. Well, we all segregated anyway. All that. So then you realize we don't have nobody with us. And like I say, now you got to be savage. Now you gotta be savage. And everything in there is crude weaponry. So everything now is hands on. So it's hands on. Ain't no guns in here. How many of y'all willing to poke somebody? That takes some real savagery to poke somebody. How many of y'all willing to beat a person in the head with a can and just blood everywhere? That takes real savagery. How many people are willing to, because I done seen that too. How many people are willing to cut a person's throat? Because I done seen that too. Got a partner got his throat cut. That takes real savagery. How many people can do that, man? And that's sad when a person has to dig down somewhere in his body to say, I'm going to take a razor blade and cut a person's throat. But you have to because this is where you live in. You have to do this type of stuff. You have to get a crude piece of metal, sharpen it on the ground, and when it go down, poke somebody. You see, a lot of y'all can, and I'm glad because I don't want nobody ever have experienced that. Being in a riot, total utmost confusion, being in a riot. Nobody sides with us. When anything goes down, we are all on our own, period. Usually they try to stay out of it, but nobody sides with us. It's just us. It's just us. That's why all that Crips and Bloods, man, come on, man. When you go up in there, we all partners. We all partners up in there. Some of my best friends to this day that I met in there is Bloods. Last time I went to Fort Worth, I stayed with my homeboy Zoe from Stop 6, slept at his house, and he's a Blood. Some of my best friends, hey, look, I don't see colors, I see brothers. Because when you go up in there, we are all we have when you go up in there. Yeah, we might have our little, little entanglements, it might be, but it's not going to be nothing serious like that. Because we need each other when we get up in there. Because when we get up in there, there ain't no love. The laws is against us, and all the inmates is against us. So we have to stay tight. We have to stay tight. That's like I say, my homeboy Zoe, we ran the gambling ring. We both from two different sides of the fence. We ran the gambling ring there. Because you realize once you get there, like everything we was doing out here, it was job, man. That's not what it really is, man. It's job, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Cherokee, for the dime. Thank you, Cherokee. When you get up in there, man, you realize that it's job, man. And then you realize, man, all we got is us, man. But when you out of here, and that's kind of thing that I don't like. I mean, I was caught up in that mentality too. But we need more people to like just put it out there like, hey, y'all doing all of that, but when y'all get in there, y'all gonna be the best of friends. That fool that you said killed one of your partners, well, excuse me, murk one of your partners and this and that, that might be the person to save your life in there. We have riots up in there, bro. And them riots is so violent, and you depend on that next brother that you think that you hated in the freak world, and that brother gonna be the one to save your life. Because see, essays, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button. See, them essays, they play with them shanks. And see, when you got them shanks, that's the first thing they taught me when I went to the penitentiary. You don't run. Because if you run and you turn your back, that's when you get shanked. That's when you get shanked. You can't be scared. That's why I say you got to have that savage. You got to pull that savage out of you. Then, if you got to really be savage, and a lot of people don't have that in them because they playing with guns out here. But now you have to really, really pull it out of you because this is a very, very dangerous place, and people not telling y'all like how dangerous it is. Some people like to talk about it and like to just understand when they talk about it, and you might think that they making it like it's all great, it's all good. Just think though, it's somebody on the other side of that that's taking that beating. There's somebody on the other side of that that's taking that shanking. So when we on them rides, man, it's all eyes forward, and you hope the man that's on the side of you, the man that's behind you, you hope he 10 toes down, man. Because if you're not 10 toes down, man, you might get popped, man. That's why we was doing checking when you come in. Because we want to know who's real. That's why, like, when I first went in the penitentiary, we had, hey, 6, 7 o'clock, we called it hoes to the house. Because we don't want nobody out here weak. Because if it goes down, we need to have stand-up people out here, man. You gotta have them people that you know this gonna bring it, man. And that's just facts, man. And a lot of people can't deal with it. Why you think there's a lot of people taking their own lives in there, man? Shout out my boy Troy, man. Just took his life a couple of months ago, man. He couldn't do all that time, man. All that time, man. You think it's fun, but boy, when you got all that time, man, I'm telling you, man, when I first had that time, boy, that first, I still thought I was gonna go home though. Y'all hit that like button. I still thought I was gonna go home, man. Until they 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 cut that appeal. And then once they cut that appeal, man, reality sets in, man. Reality set in, man. Once they told me, we're not letting you go. We don't give a damn about your appeals. You not going nowhere. You finna sit here and you finna look at that 40. You finna look at them 40 years and you gonna have to figure that out. And I had to sit in there, man, and I had to figure it out, man. And it was hard as hell, man. I done seen so many people come through there, man. I done seen so many people, man, put that sheet around their neck. I done seen so many people put that sheet around their neck because they can't do it. It's just too much time, man. Too much time, man. I done seen them boys one of my partners chopped his wrist up, tried to take his life. That one of my partners. Stand up, forward, man. My boy Rock. Yeah, because it's just too much time, man. And they're not telling you the mental anguish is sitting here doing that time. They're telling you when to go in your cell. They're telling you when you can go to the day room. They telling you when you could eat. They telling you when you could shower. They telling you all these things, man. And then when they feed you, if you don't have no hustle or you don't have no support from the free world, this is how they feed you. You get fed off of not what it looked like you should eat because you're a man. You get fed off a calorie diet. Imagine that. Who goes to a restaurant and says, let me see what y'all calories is for the meal? Nobody does that. In a penitentiary, you get fed off a calorie diet. Y'all hit that like button, man. You get fed off a calorie diet. That means if for breakfast, they say you need 300 calories for breakfast, that's what you get. For lunch, if they say, well, you need 600 calories. Oh, and let me tell you, so you might be having spaghetti. So the law is standing right behind the dude that's feeding you the spaghetti. and it's a spoon scoop. It's literally a spoon scoop, ice cream scoop, and he make the dude get the food in the ice cream scoop and scrape it across the top, and that's what he give you, and you're a grown man. What you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold on now. Yeah, what are you supposed to do with that? I can't do nothing with that. I can't do nothing with a ice cream scoop of food, ice cream scoop of spaghetti. Well, I can't see my. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do nothing with no ice cream scoop of spaghetti. That's crazy. How you gonna feed a grown man a scoop of spaghetti, an ice cream scoop of spaghetti? That don't make no sense, man. And that's how they do you up in there, man. Calorie diet. Let me tell you, man. I'll be sitting. Well, I used to go to sleep, and I used to have them dreams I was free. I used to have them dreams I was free. I call them nightmares, reverse nightmares. I used to thought I was free, and the dream be so good, man. And you feel like you just free, and then bam, then it slam that damn door and wake you up, man. And you looking at bars and concrete, man. You can't imagine that, man. You can't imagine going to chow. You going to go get that ice cream scoop of spaghetti, and that might be your last time because the laws might mess with you when you're going down the hallway talking about why you walking on my yellow line. First of all, how is this your yellow? You can't pick this yellow line up and take it home with you. And at the end of the day, when all of that is over with, they get you on the wall and then talk to you, and then they put you in them cuffs, and you like, I ain't tripping. And then they just ram your face into the wall and bust your whole face open. See, that's how they do us. That's how they do us. And that's why on Ferguson we had the reputation for beating up them laws. Because them laws do us dirty. But you like I said in the video, one thing you gotta realize though, when you beat up them laws, you better have it on your mind. Because when them laws get you back there behind them doors, them metal doors, they're gonna beat you black and blue. And you might lose your life. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I don't know why I can't see my comments, man. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. So, let me see what's going on. Yeah, man. And that's how it go down, man. They get us out there, man. They get you in. They get you, man. Especially them Africans. That's why I don't like Africans. I can't stand Africans. I can't stand them. You would think that they was our people, but them Africans come in that penitentiary, and them Africans, boy, them Africans cannot stand us, man. Them Africans hate us, man. They are worse than white people. I would tell them when I get into it with the map, man, look, go get sergeant, whatever, I don't care. Go get a white officer. You do not want to deal with them Africans, you black, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand because one time I sat down and I had a conversation with one of the Africans. He was kind of cool. And I was like, man, why y'all hate us so much, bro? Well, like, why y'all Why y'all hate us so much? He told me because basically they jealous of us. Y'all had opportunity, we don't. How you gonna say we have opportunity when you ain't walked in our shoes over here in Black America? How are you as an African gonna tell me about our opportunities? Don't you know we got projects? Don't you know we got slums? Don't you know we have places where there's no opportunities? Don't you know that? Do you just think that all of us came from happy, good households? Is that what you think? Is that why you think we here? And they judge us like that. And they do us dirty. Tell you how they did me one day. I just happened to be working for the captain. I grew up with this captain. You know, I was a kid when I went to the penitentiary. She was a kid when she started working. She worked all the way up to captain. I'm still here too though. So I get rolled out of ODR and she see me, she was like, "Oh, you finna come work for me." I was like, "No, I'm not pushing no broom. I'm not working. No, I don't want nothing to do with being an SSI pushing no broom. I don't want nothing to do with that." So she made me go work for her. So I'm coming through SEG. That's where they put all the Africans because the Africans are a problem. So they put all the Africans in SEG. So I'm coming through SEG and she put me in the commissary line. I told her I need to make commissary. So she put me in the commissary line. And hold up. She put me in the commissary line. So I'm coming from commissary. I got a big ass bag of commissary. And I got a big ass bag of commissary. So the African, when I'm coming through there, the African say, hey, you stop. I'm like, man, what's up? You say I'm at work, man. The captain just put me in line so I can go make commissary. So he say, man, dump all that commissary out. I say, look, here go my receipt right here. I just came from commissary. He say, dump all that commissary out. So I'm looking at this mother. Like, so I dump it all out. It's probably like about $60 worth of commissary. I really didn't need that much. Like, so I dump it all out. So then he tell me, strip. I say, strip? What the hell I'm stripping for? Strip. So I strip down to my boxes. So then he tell me, take your boxes off. So you really trying to humiliate me now. I ain't taking my boxes off, fool. I ain't take, man, fuck you. So he tell me, look at me and tell me, well, put your clothes back on, then kick my commissary all on the hallway, trying to act like he looking for something with his feet. Put it back in there. I go right down there. As soon as I get through, as soon as I put it back on the block, I go right down there and go tell the captain. But that's how they do us. And you would think that why as you look at the Africans like y'all my brothers. I think when I'm looking, I'm like, man, you my brother. Why did you just do me like that? Why are you trying to humiliate me? Why are you so upset with me, man? Damn, you the one that sold me. Y'all sold me. The hell you talk? And that's how they do you, man. And that's why I tell you, man, when you go, if not when, because I don't want nobody to go there, but when people go to the penitentiary, that's when y'all hit that like button, man. When people go to the penitentiary, I don't know why I can't see my comments. When people go to the penitentiary, man, that's when you realize all we have is us, man. Everybody is against us, man. Everybody. And a lot of times we against ourselves, man. And that's something that we got to figure out how to fix, man. Because everybody want to be us. Everybody. The Mexicans coming there, they got fades, gold teeth, everything. They want to be everything about us, but they don't want our color. And you know one thing they say about black people? They say black people is too easy to turn against each other. Facts. They love everything about us. They love our women. And women love our men. They love our swag. They love our trend. They love our everything we do. Our swag. Love our music. They just don't like our color and our mentality. We don't stick together. We don't. I mean, that's facts. It's sad, but it's facts. And I totally agree, because I didn't either. I love my people, man, but look, let me tell you something. When I go somewhere, I feel more comfortable around another race than I do being around a group of black people. Because when I'm with a group of black people, a party, a club, or whatever, and not in the back of my head, in the front of my mind, I know it's gonna be some stuff tonight. I know that, and that's sad, man. What you we should just want to have fun, but we just can't have fun. Somebody jealous of somebody. It just simply doesn't make no sense, man. But man, I'm finna tap out, man. I just want y'all to know, man. Look, stay up out that penitentiary, man. Please, man. Please, man. I hope I can touch somebody. I hope I touch anybody. I hope I touch one person, man. I hope I touch one person to let you know, bro, that penitentiary is not where it's at. It's not where it's at. Yeah, the streets is fun. Streets is fun, man. Hey, I had a ball in them. But you gotta weigh that scale, man. Because you're only gonna be in the streets for so long, and it ain't gonna last long at all. And then when they get you, they're gonna pop you. When they get you, they're gonna pop you. And depending on how they get you, depending on how they want you, because they'll put something on you. You see how they put them boys. So I can agree. I can say this now because the jury found them innocent. You see how they did them two boys in the Young Thug case. They put bodies on them. They knew them boys didn't do them bodies. They put them bodies on them. Because when they want you. And they gonna cheat to get you. I know. Because they put a body on me. And I'm out. Stay out that joint, man.